Hey YouTube, Gecko Guy here. So, disclaimer, I do not like making these videos. So here's an upgrade video of my SCX10, and here I am showing you my 2.2 mudslingers here on 2.2-inch revolvers, and I mounted it with 3 ounces of lead weight each, and I have aluminum bumpers at the time of this recording that I have for both front and back. And I glued these. I did. There's plenty of RC tire gluing tutorials out there, and tires are not cheap, so yeah. And we've got some Vanquish product links here. This is for upper and lower, and it lets you convert the three link to 4 link. And we also have an RC 4-wheel drive Punisher shaft rear because that's all they had in stock. So this is going to be a long video, a dry video, boring video. Some of you guys don't like watching project videos, and that's cool. And we also have a little bit of a lift kit here for the SCX10 as well, because it wouldn't be able to clear the stock body. Alright, so just showing it right here, I have a Traxxas XL5 ESC that came off of my Slash 2-wheel drive Dakar Rally. I have a 35 turn HPI something or other, and then I have an El Cheapo Orange RX from Hobby King. It's basically like a Spectrum knockoff. I love them. I mean, for like 13 bucks, it's like a Spectrum knockoff brand, and I run it in my Slash, and you know, that thing goes as far as the eye can see. Gecko Guy is like a blind bat when it comes to this kind of stuff. So here I am just showing how to install it. You kind of take the 2 shorter screws and wait till my camera gets into focus. I apologize about that. You can see why I don't like doing these videos. You take the shorter ones and then you put it in the 2 outer holes, and they've got several mounting options. This is just for me to start it. Now, what kind of bit does it take? I don't know, the one that fits. I never really know. I don't really pay attention to that. I just kind of switch bits until I get the right one. So then you just screw it in place there, and you can see you can do it. You can do it that way. There's also later in this video how to do it with a sideways mount, and have your shocks at an angle. And then you have those 4 mounting positions, and I chose, I think, all the way at the bottom, just to mount the shock. And you can just do this with the shocks on. You can still do it with the tires on, although you probably should take the tires off. And as you can see, I have all aluminum, or not all aluminum, but all stainless steel screws. That is a screw kit from RC Screws, and yeah, I know that's kind of an expensive one. I probably could go and do the parts order myself, go through the manual and pick out all the screws that I need. And here we go. Here I am just showing you like different mounting positions. You can go 1 through 4. I chose the one all the way at the bottom, and then you take your longer screw and get a like a nut behind it, and yeah, and then you just thread it through, and that's what holds it on there. Now, I may or may not get new shocks. I don't know. You know, it's always a learning process and always a constant progress in motion here with an SCX10. So, that is a high-tech waterproof servo. I think that's an aluminum servo horn. I'm probably going to upgrade it to a high, like a Savox or something, or maybe get a high-tech something or other and waterproof one of my own. And as you can see in these slides, I just really do not like making these videos because something always goes wrong. I have a problem just doing it myself, and as you can see, that's how you do it sideways, a sideways mounting position. Okay, so moving on, and here I am just showing it. That's all complete, all 4 sides. Right, so now we're making a little bit of progress. As you can see, it stands up a little taller, a little bit more ground clearance. Alright. Alright, good, good. Give them the thumbs up. So next we move on to the Vanquish products link here. And it gives you a little explosion there, and that's actually true to the scale. And with these, I think these are the lower rear links that I went with first. What I found was, okay, here I am. You just kind of insert that. You take your body reamer. Yeah, I had to ream every single one of those out in order to get proper, like, proper movement. And then you just take that, and then you thread it on real nice. Make sure it's nice and straight. Okay, and this is what I wound up doing. I used a wrench, whoops, and I used a Allen head key wrench just to twist that on there. Now I know I could have put like some rubber grips on my pliers so I wouldn't scratch up the metal, but they're gonna get scratched eventually, so why not? And it's something that you guys aren't really gonna be noticing right away. It just doesn't really bother me too terribly much. Now, if it was on a brand new body, yeah, I'd be kind of mad. But ouch. Sorry, I just kind of hit my desk here. Okay, and as you can see, you've got nice fluid movement, no binding, moves easily. Now here I am showing you a little step that I had to do for reaming. Make sure to just do it very gradually, very, very slowly, because it's very easy to over ream the hole and where it will pop out too easily. Now that one was a little tight, so make sure that moves nice and freely in there. Okay, so queso, cheese. Here we are. I removed the tires, and then I think I take my plier and then I remove that back part. All you need to do is just remove that screw and that nut. Don't pay attention to what I did later in the video. I think I tried taking off that whole back differential, or not differential, but that axle. You don't need to do that. Which I don't know if it's in this clip or not. But, here we go. Okay, so we removed that. Make sure to not lose your nut. We got one side done. So you just unscrew it from the bottom half, and then you unscrew it from the center towards where the transmission is, and you do that for both sides. Now, is an Axial Scx10 a good kit RTR? That's debatable. I think they are to an extent, but they can be limited. They're fine for, just the overall excitement and joy of just getting out there into the field with your new RC that you freshly unboxed, fresh new lipo, fresh batteries, feeling good, getting out to the spot and just crawling. It feels good to get a new RC down to the pavement. So yes, they are very fun, but in order to get them to do really well, and here's where that spot is, and you have to do that for each of these links. Now, when it comes to actually getting technical and getting into crawling, you're gonna have to spend a lot in upgrades. And here, this is my project truck, and this is something that I've been ongoing for 2 years. And as you can see, these are the stock plastic and very bendy, so that takes away from the crawling ability. All right, now giving it a little test there, a little push. And again, I'm showing you that's how much flex that you have from those parts. That takes it all out, so you get a little extra. Flex there. Well, less flex, but like more crawling. So I believe this is the rear upper links that I'm doing in this clip. But getting back to SCX10s, are they good for... they are very, very good crawlers when you have them upgraded. Very good right after they're upgraded. You dump constant amounts of money, and it's always a changing process with these axials. You're always changing something. You're always modifying something. Now, when it comes to an axial, I honestly think just buy it brand new, because most of these people just tear the living hell out of them and just want to get so much money back that, you know, you just can't get much money back after unboxing an RC. So here I am. This is the RC four-wheel drive Punisher shaft. And a good buddy of mine on Facebook, Ryan Ryder 1388. I'm sorry if I misgot that. He was saying I put my Punisher shaft on backwards, and I probably did. I don't know. I was putting around with it in my backyard, and it seemed to do okay, but it's still something I should note. Now, I did take this all the way to the lakeside, to Lake Michigan, just to crawl it on the breakwater, the breakwater rocks. And for some reason, my ESC wouldn't turn on. Maybe it was like the bright sun, I couldn't see the LED, or I couldn't hear the stuff beeping. But I don't know. As soon as I got it home, it started working. It was really, 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 really weird. I don't know. But thing is, I got it working right after that. So, and all you need to do to remove the stock shaft and install the new one is just take out the little grub screw, Loctite that one down for the aluminum, and as well as the rear. Now, I realize I'm jumping from subject to subject, and as you can see, I really don't like making these videos, so don't expect to see a lot of upgrade videos. I do them from time to time. Maybe you guys enjoy this, maybe you guys don't. This is really one of my first project voiceovers, and, you know, who knows, maybe I'll do more in the future. I've got some RC four-wheel drive bumpers behind me. I've got the RC four-wheel drive snowplow that I'm really looking forward to. And as I'm pointing out in the video, it's very imperative that you have Loctite. So here I am showing you the removed 3-link, and as you can see, it's very bendy. It's like a wishbone that you get at Thanksgiving, which is coming up here. And the lower links are done, and then in order to get the okay, now these are the upper links. In order to get the that piece on, you have to remove one of the screws on the you have to remove the 2 screws on the bottom for the servo if you want to make it easier on yourself, to remove the bottom, remove the whole servo entirely, and then you can easily get there. So this is just in the end just showing it. So I don't like working on my trucks. I think they're kind of hard for me to work on. There's always just such a weird angle that I can't get to. But anyway, here it is, 2.2 with those 3 upgrades. And, you know, I was putting around with it, and it did very well. I'm ready to take it back down to the lakeside and go crawling again on one of my days off. See way more articulation. Oop, kind of came off there. But, you know, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you like this video. If you want to see more upgrade series, what I need to work on. You know, it's really one of my first project video builds things. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again. And I will be sure to take some trail driving footages. And be sure to be on the lookout for some snowplow videos this winter. I've been looking forward to that ever since last year. I really wanted to get one of those, and I finally got a snowplow. So this is just at the end, just showing you guys. So I think I'll end it there. Thanks for watching, guys. And, you know, I do thank you all for moral support. We're already past 3,100 subs, so we're going to keep on moving on from there.